My name is Sam Peterson. Your. I don't go by any pronouns. I have mousy brown hair and fair skin. I'm wearing a Defend Our NDIS shirt and a pink plaid shirt. I'm an AAC and power wheelchair user. I'm a disabled, queer, dyslexic, nerdy person. I am a visual artist, writer and performer. I am a third-generation white settler of German and English descent. I live and work by the Barrerong, on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people. I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I live and work, the Wurundjeri and the Bingurung people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders both past, present, and to the future. Land that was, and still is being stolen. Trigger warning: financial hardship through society's ableism and swearing. I will say us as us people with disabilities, though I do not speak on behalf of anyone. I will say you to mean society. You need us. So what that I cannot do as much? So what if I can do less than others? So what if I need more help than I can give? So fucking what? So fucking what? I am not a burden. This society has proven that. The Productivity Commission. But you have all forgotten that. Fuck. I have no special gift to burst out of me at the last minute, saving the day, proving my worth. Worth. Fuck, group of exclamation marks. I'm not even proper brainy. Well, art. Society has said how important that is to them. And the infuriating thing is, you need us. I want to tell the lot of you to just fuck off. But you fucking need us. I wish I could say fuck without everyone laughing. Fucking hell. You piss, shit, talk over us and generally make life unlivable for us. Worst of all, you cry for us. You fucking cry for us. When you are the problem. And you need us. I will spell it out for you. You need us to make everyone's lives easier by making you innovate in design and thought. Like curb cuts and text messages. Survival of the fittest only ever works when the environment stays the same. It's people's ability to diversify that has made us so strong, and we need us in order to develop more. But more than that. Way more than that. Everybody needs to live a life. Otherwise, what is the fucking point? But we cost so much. You think. We live as though there is scarcity, when there simply isn't. It's a lie. It's a fucking lie. All my life I was told we cannot fund this, we cannot fund that. It was always coming back to money, stuff I needed, and there was me with nothing to give. What that does to a person. To a living being. And we still are underfunded. Disability support providers are running constantly at a loss, leading to shoddy work, and yet they say that the NDIS is costing too much. They wrote back to me that I have to be in bed by 8 o'clock. Because it isn't value for money to have a support worker working on evening rates. Of course there is enough for all of us. Of course there is enough for me. You know who is to blame? You peeps. Half of you think it's too hard, and the other half of you want to help too much. You keep trying to help with too little money, and you are constantly getting burnt out. Becoming the instrument of slow violence. It's horrible to see a human becoming slowly less a human, snapping over the slightest thing. Breaking down of everything. Please, only give what you can, what you can sustain. The government thinks we can do it for less, because we have been forced to go with less for so long. You are thinking it's still too hard. It isn't. And you need us. A bit more about me. Why am I still fighting for something that every person who is able-bodied just has? I really feel like giving up, and I'm guessing that is what many people do. Here I am, having to justify myself for something I have a right to. There's someone thinking it's terrifying. For the NDIA, you have to have everything written down by an occupational therapist, and I mean everything. Even then, they will come back with their own letter that doesn't make any sense, and you have to wait months for an administrative appeals tribunal meeting. I've just had mine, and I was asked to get more letters. They said care and carer instead of support and support worker, after I clearly explained not to. I only escaped the cuts because my needs became greater, but there are significant things I didn't fund. No holiday support, and no equipment to help me have a holiday. Dylan Alcott said traveling is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Everyone should experience it, no matter what their abilities are. He recommends everyone does, and to overcome any obstacles. For me, that is getting support. Like George, I don't love my disabilities, by the way. The NDIA thinks I can travel on the same support I get at home. That's just wrong. I need so much more support outside of my home environment. And they see it as not reasonable and necessary to fund equipment for me to go on holiday. Worse than that, I'm not sure how much longer I will be able to travel. My body may not cope in a few years. I have only been to New Zealand in 37 years. I didn't have much of a chance before. Before the brain bleed, I had no one to go with, and I needed someone to be with me. After the stroke, housing took over my life and there wasn't the funds. The last few years there is a pandemic, and now NDIA not funding me. I despair. No hydrotherapy support, no pool support. Water. both the want and need. I need to support workers when it comes to water. No psychology. I am so fucked up by this ableist world. And the public system isn't accessible to me. No chance for new support workers to learn. I need shadow shifts for support workers to do this. My plan was changing over again and I was so scared they were going to give me even less. My support coordinator said they can't when a RT is in process, but still, my trauma. I go into an anxious and frozen state. I immediately think I have done something wrong. These emotions in itself can cause me to cramp, which is quite debilitating. It takes me ages to write. I have spent a long time writing this, and I haven't enjoyed it. It has taken away precious time from my work and relationships. Yet I am compelled to write in the hope they will understand me better. This whole experience has made me regret again the operation for my dystonia that has only left me more disabled. Before the operation, I could transfer myself and support myself a bit. Like I couldn't make a bed or vacuum, but I could do a bit. I could go days without support. I had the operation in the hope it would make things better and it didn't. It gave me a brain bleed. It made things so much worse. I have been feeling this regret for years. But then it went away. When I was on the NDIS. But now it's back again. Please, please, make it go away. I hate to put it in numbers, and I'm so angry that I have to try and make the NDIA understand. There was a 2% chance of me having complications from the operation, so that means that out of every 100 operations there are 98 people better off than me. If the NDIA don't fund me properly. It's not fair. I watched on TV someone who had the operation I had, and there was no brain bleed and it was successful. And they got to go on a lovely holiday while their home was entirely fixed up. And I mean fixed up. True, the TV network were paying for it. But I was watching this from inside a group home, where it wasn't even cleaned before I moved in from the nursing home. I had to give up my home because of a lack of support. It's not fair to have disparities like this when there are solutions. They can be fixed through funding, through insurance, go to Every Australian Counts, defend our NDIS website and get involved. And go to Down to 10 Days website and sign the petition. I'm on a video there too. I have put the link in the chat, or down below if you are watching a recording of this. And anybody out there who is thinking of being a support worker, go for it. Now I will stare at you till my time runs out or you turn off.